When we think about levels of urgency for mobilising, we've kind of categorised this into three areas: time critical, urgent and welfare assist. So time critical relates to those situations where human life is imminently at risk. Okay, so this could be someone that's trapped physically with a large animal. It could be that someone's entered a hazardous environment. We all recognise that when people go into icy lakes and icy rivers to rescue a dog, it's the human that is immediately at risk. And so in those situations, we can identify when our immediate response should be to support human life. And we call those situations time critical and high risk intervention. When we're thinking about other animal interventions, some of them will fall into the urgent category, and this would often require an emergency response. So this could be a situation where there's an immediate threat to animal life that requires the specialist skills and knowledge that we have. But also we identify that in a situation where an animal's life is at risk, even if a person is not putting themselves directly in harm's way at that moment, there is a significant chance of this escalating and human life then becoming part of the problem. So this is the reason why we would consider this to be an urgent response. We need to ensure that we've got people on scene to secure the scene, to protect human life, and to start to prepare for the specialist skills that are coming to deal with the animal component. Thirdly, we have situations which we might put into the category of welfare assist. So these situations may not be urgent, but they are situations where the skills and knowledge required to manage the animal fall outside of the skill sets of the custodian or the other professionals on scene, such as a veterinary professional or animal welfare specialist. This is where we might be invited to support them as professionals, and we would then consider the level of urgency and what specific resources would support them, and this would not be necessarily categorised in any sense of emergency response. So we have time to decide what is appropriate and to assist them in the best possible way. In conclusion, I think it's really important that we recognise that we can meet animals in any operational context. The more information that we've gathered about risks from animals in our community is going to be helpful to us when we're making informed decisions about mobilising. We need to establish the skill sets that our specialist responders might need and what our initial responders can contribute to any incident where animals are part of that operational context.